Hey everyone! So today I'll be doing a couple of short reviews on The Moving Soul by Joshua Criss and The Concealed by Sarah Kleck. They are both two books available through Kindle Unlimited, but let's start with The Moving Soul. So this book is a horror novel that I think was meant for a mostly adult audience. So a super brief synopsis that I will give you, and I make them super brief because I don't want to give anything away, but the brief synopsis is this. Lewis gets a new roommate, Darren, who is super creepy and just plain weird. And basically Darren plans to use Lewis for some super ultra creepy magical spell, and that's where the horror comes in. So here's what I think about the book. It was very believable. The characters were super unique. Most days it seems like the main character is someone very strong and badass and very entertaining at the very least. But after a while you just feel like all those characters are the same, which is kind of annoying. But Lewis in this book is very boring actually. He's like me. He just goes to school, comes home, and does homework. This character combined with the plot actually makes a very interesting story because he always just happens to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. And that makes him go from being a boring person to a pretty entertaining person. He's no badass or anything. He'd rather run away than fight. Also, here's what I remember most about this story. Looking back, there's lots of humor in it. I was laughing quite a bit during the good first portion of the book before all the horror really started, and the end actually terrified me. Even though I was reading it in the middle of the day and the sun was out, it still terrified me. And to be honest, I don't scare very easily by books because I feel like a lot of them don't have quality horror in them. So overall, my rating of this book is add to the top of my reading list. Alright, so now on to The Concealed. So it's another YA fantasy book, which is a very competitive genre right now. So it takes a seriously good story to put this type of book at the top of my reading list. But here's a quick synopsis of what happens in the book. Evelyn, the main character, goes to Oxford and meets a very mysterious boy named Jared. And of course they are drawn to each other even though they don't know why. And because of him, she learns a lot about her past that she didn't know, and that changes a lot for her. But anyway, that being said, here is my review of The Concealed. The story was kind of slow. I never got that, oh my god, I can't put this book down syndrome until the very end of the book, like the last 20 pages. Also, the dialogue was super cheesy, like Lifetime Christmas movie kind of cheesy. And the problem with that was the story didn't have as much believability because people don't really talk that way. I know the circumstances were different in the story, but it was still so cheesy. But lastly, I did actually love the whole King Arthur story that was part of the plot, because anytime anything involves King Arthur, it's pretty awesome. So my rating for The Concealed by Sarah Kleck is, if I'm bored, I guess I could pick it up. So those are my short reviews of these books. Make sure to check back every week for more videos. Also, I'll be starting a new series of videos reviewing celebrity and YouTuber books. So make sure to keep an eye out for those. And also make sure to subscribe for all my weekly videos. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye!